I am currently taking notes on a print that I'm working on. Well, I'm going to be working on a few prints, but I'm just starting with one from this roll while I was out in Blue Ridge. I took the Canon A1 program along with the Lumia 6 out so that I can put a few rolls in the Canon A1 and test it out because I had just bought it not too long ago. Oh yeah, this is lacking so much contrast. But yeah, I took the Canon A1 program and the Lumia 6 out to Blue Ridge and shot some HP5, this is number 2, and I'm really just experimenting with printing, taking notes as I go, kind of noting down what I did for each image to kind of get an idea of what I got going on there. And yeah, I think that'll help out quite a bit. Wow, this is when the developer started going bad. You can see in the edges here, like it's just really brown. Like everything started going bad. I was developing for quite a bit with the same batch, and I paid for it at that point. So I'm gonna redo that so it's fresh. I mean, I'm gonna redo them all so they're fresh at some point, but I just wanted to be able to like note down what was happening when I was first testing it out. So 7 seconds total for the first image, which, I mean, it's just lacking contrast, that's it. And I attempted to do it for longer, but I feel like I still wasn't getting what I needed in the clouds. Like if I went any longer, I was gonna lose the mountainside here. The clouds are starting to come in. Oh my gosh, this is insane. See, because in this one, the cloud comes through really, really nice, but I lost everything. So I'm gonna go in and actually make the base print that I want. So what I would usually do when I'm first starting, so that way I can see how it shifts left and right with regards to the contrast grades. So let me do that. Gonna make a print. It's always so dark in here. I'm making so much noise. Oh, there it is. I am sitting in the dark room. And you all, well, dark tent. And you all are sitting outside the dark tent. Yeah. So I'm in here. I'm going to make the print really quick. I wanted to record inside, but I just did not trust, even with dimming everything, having the camera on in here, to be completely honest. So this is the view you all get. And who knows? I'll probably cut a good portion of this. So it may not even be that bad. All right. There we go. The print is now safe in the drum. So I'll have the mic back on. Out we come. Whew. Here we go. Now, let's develop the print. So I moved over here to the area where I'm developing now. It used to be over there, but now it's over here. And now you're caught up. But anyway, yeah, we're just gonna grab some of the chem and develop this print and then see what we get as our base. I'm using Ilford multigrade for the dev. And with the Chrome print drum, you really don't need no more than like maybe 70 milliliters of chemicals to develop. But I use 100 and just reuse until it's not enough, and then I add some more in that way. I thought about making a fresh batch of chemicals for this, but I think when I do the finals, I'll make fresh batches and go from there. I just honestly don't feel like it right now. Yeah, when I do the actual final images, it'll all be fresh batches, and I'll adjust accordingly for that. Well, we'll sit this out the way for right now. Got time for that one. I really do enjoy this, honestly. I think this is what brings me to film the most, to be completely honest. The process of developing film and printing in the darkroom. I'm a big proponent of process. I think that's what makes a lot of things worth it, is the journey that you take to get there. And so I found that in photography and in film. So yeah, it's really nice. I have to get the clock set up. So we're gonna start with the developer, multi-grade. We'll develop this for a minute and then go from there. I'm a big fan of the Chrome printing drums. I'm a big fan of printing drums in general. They save a lot of chemicals and they make the process a bit easier overall. So clutch. So yeah, and then I sit here for a minute and I let this agitate my print, and we'll let the developing process happen. Got 45 seconds for this to finish, so in the meantime, if you want to like and subscribe, feel free. It'll be greatly appreciated. All right, there it is. I'll dump that back out. Well, honestly, this is probably the only print I'm doing with these chemicals. They are quite exhausted. I probably should have made it, but for the sake of this, I just wanted to see the differences. My next batch, I'll do them all. I promise. They'll all be on fresh chemicals. Get the stop bath in there. Stop bath, usually 30 seconds, using the same stop bath that I use for black and white film. This is the Kodak stop bath indicator, or is it indicator stop bath? I don't know, either way. But I let that go for 30 seconds and then pour it back into the beaker here, and that's that. Wow. Printing drums really do make the entire process a lot easier, truly. Last up is the fixer here. This is also the same fixer that I use for my black and white film. This is the Ilford Rapid Fixer. Same thing. Everything's 100 milliliters. Yeah, and this is also gonna agitate for a minute. And then after that, we'll just rinse the print off for a second. And then we'll be done. You all having a good day? I hope you all are having a good day. Or night, depending on when you're watching this. Either way, I hope it's going well. And now it's time to watch the print. Well, I don't think that might have been the right combination. I actually think the contrast is still a little too high, and I actually didn't get to hit the image long enough given that high contrast that I'm not getting any of the clouds like I was in the split filtering one, which means maybe that is a better alternative. Let's hang this up, let it dry. We'll see for sure like when it dries and such, but yeah, from what I'm seeing, definitely not what I was going for. Yeah, so that's the way it goes. I think looking at the split filtering that I have, the longest one did the best with regards to bringing in those clouds. I honestly think that this split filtering here with some dodging in the foreground here would probably be the best bet. I just haven't dodged in the darkroom, so maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll come in and I'll dodge, but that's gonna be for another time. Probably tomorrow's me. But so I'll let this print dry and then I'll come back maybe tomorrow and we'll do some more printing and experimenting and see what we can get out of all of this. So we'll find out tomorrow.